And today we're joined in the studio by TalkTV's International Editor Isabel Oakshott. Thanks for joining us, Isabel. I'm going to ask you both a question in just a little while. Is the country racist? But first of all, Alex, I'd like to ask you why the number of your eyes has doubled since I last saw you. You've now got 4. What happened to that? What's going on here?
You're my style inspiration.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you're just copying me.
No. I'm afraid my prescription slipped a bit, but most of the time I just squint at the auto cue because I don't like looking like a boffin. But then I'm like, hey, I am a boffin, so I may as well just...
You are a bit of a boffin, yeah. I think it looks very nice. I think it looks very nice.
I won't wear them every day. Consider this a rarity.
OK, so both of you, let's discuss this. An organisation called Wildlife and Countryside Link has accused the British countryside of being racist. So if you go into the British countryside, you go for a walk in the woods or over the hills, apparently that's a white and colonial experience.
So are there not enough black sheep, then, in the flocks of sheep? Are the sheep too white? I mean, come on, this is absolutely ridiculous, isn't it? I live in the countryside. There are people of all shapes and sizes and colours wandering around in the countryside. This isn't a race issue. It's not a post-colonial issue.
Well, I actually find it's, in some respects, I find it quite racist to say the countryside is racist, because I find what it's inferring is that it's suggesting black people and Asian people don't like nature. They don't like going out for walks on, rambling hills and stuff. It's almost typecasting people of an ethnic minority.
There's also just a literal thing, which is that the demographic of cities is obviously more mixed. It's a kind of numbers game, right? So it's nothing to do with the countryside being racist. It's just a demographic.
It's mad. They shoehorn this racism concept into everything. And, racism by definition is hating or, treating someone differently due to the colour of their skin. The countryside is, it's a non-human object. It doesn't have emotions. It doesn't have feelings. It doesn't have barriers. The whole point of the countryside is it's void of all of those things.
But Alex, racist colonial legacies continue to frame nature. This is me talking. I'm not reading this at all. Racist colonial legacies continue to frame nature in the UK as a white space, and people of colour are out of place in these spaces and environmental sector. What on earth are they talking about?
It's a racist thing to say.
Yeah, let's just kind of test this a little bit. What exactly are they saying?
I don't know,
understand.
Isabel.
So what if a person of colour went for a walk in the countryside? Are they saying that person isn't welcome in some way, or are they saying that person stands out, which is a pretty bad thing to say, you would have thought in itself? What exactly are they saying here? Because none of that makes any sense.
No, they're saying black people don't like hiking.
Nature in the UK. That's nature.
Nature, not people. Nature.
Let's assume that is
the
land
parsley and the sheep and the
that
trees.
hasn't been affected by humanity.
Yeah.
So if people of colour go to these places, this ludicrous organisation says that they experience a white experience and they feel out of place. Why? Why?
What is alarming, though? You say this ludicrous organisation, but it's actually an umbrella of a load of organisations, about 80 of them, including the World Wildlife Foundation, the RSPCA. These are fairly big-ticket so-called charities.
I'd like to know what they're suggesting. What is the prescription here? Are they saying we should be busing people in from the inner city areas so we can get day trips of people to make the colour makeup of the countryside more even? I don't know. What are they saying?
There in Lewisham, get to the Malverns.
What do we do to the countryside to make it a safe space for people of colour? I mean, what do we actually do? I don't understand this. These people are insane. We're going to talk about this seriously in just a second, but just